Hi, all. Tammy here. I hope you're having a wonderful day, even if it is snowing here at my little part of Ohio. Yes, no. Mother Nature needs to get herself together and give us that spring weather. So, on to more wonderful things. I went to the flea market in Urbana last weekend. Yes, last weekend. And I found me some bottles. Big surprise, I know. And I wanted to share some of those with you and how I'm marking the bottles, I guess you could say. I've been putting tags on them. Now I know this one's almost as big as the tag's almost as big as the bottle, I should say. However, I don't always remember the information I'm finding out about these to share it with somebody else. So I put tags on them, which gives the general information, and anything extra can be on the back. Now, this one was pretty interesting. I would say it was a teal color, but they called it emerald green when I found it on the internet. So that was kind of interesting. The bottom says WT and Company. So that's the Whitehall Tatum Company. And this would have been from 1857 to 1900 during the time that Tatum was with the company. Started out with Whitehall, then Tatum joined in. So from 1857 to 1900. So that was pretty interesting little bottle. Now, you ever seen an old fashioned baby bottle? Isn't that cool? It has what I think is dogs, four dogs at the top and four elephants at the bottom. Then it has this line in here, and it just has a 7 on the bottom. So this one just says baby bottle. And from what I found, it's from the 1920s to the 1940s. So anywhere in that time frame is when this bottle would have been used. And it looked like from the pictures, they just put the nipple right down over the top of it. So that was kind of interesting. So there's an old fashioned baby bottle. And then this one is called Royal Ruby. Pretty color. Now, the interesting thing about the Royal Ruby, it's from the Schlitz Brewery, and it's called Anchor Glass, and it's from 1949 to 1950. And that's a pretty close date. And on the bottom, it's called Royal Ruby, and the date is from 1950. But this color, the Royal Ruby, from the Anchor Hockey and Glass Company, Lancaster, Ohio, and it was an air-filled bottle for display purposes only. It was never meant to be filled. They were trying these out. However, it was too expensive to keep making them this color. So this was never filled with anything. And it has two tabs, look like where somebody put the tag on it before. And I got to get my Google on and try to get that off of there. It's on two different spots. Another reason for the tags is so you don't have the sticky residue you have to worry about getting off from the tags that are on them. So this was never meant to be filled. It was just to show people the color, but it was too expensive to do anything with, so they never used it except for their displays. I'm trying to figure out which one next. Okay, we'll do the knee-high one. Who remembers knee-high? Now the date is 1956. It's called Duraglass, and this is called the hobnail design. Now the knee-high I remember from the MASH show. Radar O'Reilly, always he was from Cincinnati, Ohio, and he always had this shipped so he could drink that while he was in Vietnam during the war. And it has most of that information I just gave you. And I did put about popular on the MASH TV show because of Radar. But they had different flavors, and he liked the grape knee high. And I don't know if this would be the grape or if this would be a cherry or what. But I thought that was a pretty cool bottle. 1956. And then the last is from Urbana. It's Anderson and Tappan Druggist, Urbana, Ohio. Now, I haven't found out a lot of information about this, except that it was, it's the bottles is from somewhere between 1900 and 1929. Now, how do I know this when I can't find a lot of information online about this company? It's because the mold line goes all the way up to the top of the bottle, even up the neck and the lip on the top. So that's when that was done, was from 1900 to 1929. So that's how old this Urbana, Ohio bottle is. So that's pretty cool. I like trying to find bottles from around Ohio, and to find one so close was pretty cool because West Liberty did not have a bottling company, so you're not going to find one from West Liberty. So Urbana is pretty close. I don't think I have one from Bell Fountain yet, so there's one to look for. So there are some of the bottles that I got, and good news is I'm going to start selling my some of my old bottles, and that's because I got too many, and I don't have the shelf space for that many. So on May 14th, I will be at in Urbana for the second Saturday event that they have during the summertime, I guess, at Eve's Place, which is just um, south of the square on the right hand side, coming from where I live in, West Liberty. And I will set up a booth and I will have some bottles, not these, but some other bottles, and also my books and my paintings. So you can come and look for me there, see if there's anything you would like. And it should be a good event. I'm just praying for good weather because there's no coverage or anything. So don't want to get wet. Don't want my stuff to get wet either, for that matter. So anyway, look me up in Urbana on May 14th in front of East Place. And I hope you guys enjoy learning more about the bottles. I think it's very interesting. You have a great day. Thanks. Bye bye.